Now, before we get into the nuts and bolts of migrating a website, I think it's really important to understand why you should actually host the websites for your clients in their account. And I know that you can probably get additional revenue when it comes to your WordPress projects by hosting them in your own account, but there's a lot of liability and potential catastrophe that can come with it. Starting off with, you're at the front lines. So if anything were to happen to their website and it's a hosting related issue, it's not even anything to do with your website. You're at the front lines. Your client is calling you, to which then you troubleshoot as normal, find out something to do with the hosting itself. Now you're having to call the hosting company on their behalf because you control the hosting. Now that's time taken out of your day. And we all know as a website designer, your time is incredibly precious. So having to host their client's website means your tech support for anything and everything. And now I hope if you do go this route, you have some sort of maintenance plan built in to kind of recoup your costs. But if there are potential issues, that could be hours. And think about how much your time is worth. Is it really worth the 20, 30 maybe dollars that you're charging for hosting itself? Or maybe just let your client call the hosting company on their behalf because it's in their account. Next, you're responsible for maintaining site backups on the account. Now, if something were to happen where the site either gets infected with malware, their client accidentally clicks a button and just wipes everything, it's happened, or something in between, and that just the website is gone. If you don't have backups on there, that's all on you, and that's incredibly scary. You are 100% responsible for their content if you host it in your account. Now, if they're hosting in yours, you offer a site maintenance plan. But at the end of the day, they're responsible because it's in their account, really protecting yourself from those liabilities. You'll, of course, create different backups, things like that. But life happens, something weird might happen, and you want to make sure that that responsibility doesn't fall on your lap. And last but not least, but there's a ton more, and I can have a whole topic course on just this, but you're responsible for the content on their website. Let's say the client goes and adds an image that they really liked, they found on a Google search, add it to their website. The owner of that image finds out the site is using it and then submits a cease and desist to the hosting company. Now, typically, hosting companies will just shut down the server. They'll typically send an email, but maybe you missed it. They'll end up shutting down the server to where not only is that website impacted, but any other websites you're hosting on that server is impacted too. And it's something that you didn't even do. Your client ended up doing this, and it's negatively impacting the rest of your clients. Now you have to kind of jump around, trying to figure out how to get this undone, contact the hosting company, wait for the back and forth. At the end of the day, just let your client maintain this hosting. It'll also help them get those warm, fuzzy feelings with maintaining control of their own property. There are still ways to manage it and jump in the account and maintain it. It's not worth the extra hosting costs you get every month for all this headache that comes with it.